Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. So for today, I'm going to make a video on chapter 9. It's about nutrition and human digestive systems. And for this video, I will cover 6.1 and 6.2. Starts with digestive system. What is the digestive systems? We need to understand the structure first. The structure involved here is a long and muscular alimentary canal. What is alimentary canal? It's made up of start from mouth to anus. Okay, let's look on diagram on page 144 on the textbook. So it starts from mouth, esophagus here, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and then finally anus. Apart from that, we have glands, salivary glands, gastric glands, and intestinal glands. Okay, what glands do? Glands will secrete a juice that have enzyme in it. Okay, the enzyme help to break down the molecules. Okay, so that is our digestive systems. It's a alimentary canal. Okay, next, what is digestion? 6.2. Digestion means the process of breakdown. The keyword here, okay, the keyword here is breakdown. Breakdown of a large and complex pieces of food into a simpler and smaller pieces of food so it's easy for absorption. Why you need to absorb? Absorb to be used in our body later on. So the keyword here, digestion, is breakdown. Large and complex molecule into a smaller and simple molecule. Okay, so digestion is made up of two parts, which is the first part is physical digestions, and then the second part is chemical digestions. Okay, physical digestions is a mechanical breakdowns to form a small particles, mechanical breakdown of food to form a small particles. It involves chewing and peristalsis. What is peristalsis? I will explain later on. Okay, chewing and peristalsis. That's a physical digestions. The second part of digestions is chemical digestions. Chemical digestions means it's the decompositions. Compose means by bring it together. Decompose means to breakdown. Decompositions of complex molecule into a simpler molecule involving enzyme reactions. That is why it's called chemical digestions, because it involves a chemical enzyme reactions. Okay, so that is the two types of digestions. Okay, now we go to the process of digestions. Digestions happen in mouth. Okay, as you can see, we will discuss three parts of digestions here. The first part is digestions of carbohydrate, just carbohydrate in the mouth. Okay, and then the second part we will discuss digestions of protein, just protein in the stomach. And the last one, the third part, is we will discuss the digestions of carbohydrate, lipids, proteins in the small intestine. Okay, so you for the first step is you need to remember the title. Now we discuss about digestions of carbohydrate in the mouth, meaning that only carbohydrate is available to be digested in the mouth. Because why is that? I will discuss with you later. Before that, let's recap back what is carbohydrate first, so it's easy for you to understand. As you can see, carbohydrate undergo two times of digestions. First, it happens in the mouth. Second one, it happens in the small intestine. Okay, why is that happen? Why carbohydrate needs to be digested two times in the our body in the digestive systems. Okay. Okay, let's look here. Carbohydrates is made up of monosaccharide. Mono means single. Okay, one. Okay, this is the simplest form of carbohydrate, which is monosaccharide. And monosaccharide has three types of monosaccharide, which are glucose. Okay, glucose. Let's use it as okay, this is glucose, fructose. Hi, Abiyat. And then this is fructose. Okay, minum sangat. Okay, so this is our monosaccharide. And then when this monosaccharide combine with other monosaccharide, it will form a disaccharide. Disaccharide. Okay. If glucose combine with glucose, it will form maltose. If fructose combine with glucose, it will form sucrose. And then the last one, if galactose combine with glucose, it will form lactose. Okay. Okay, these combinations occur through a process of condensation. Condensation. Okay, so this maltose will combine to each other. It will form a polysaccharide. Poly means many. Okay, through a condensation. Okay, polysaccharide means many form of maltose, many sucrose, many lactose. It will form a polysaccharide. So that is found in starch and glycogen. So that is what we call a carbohydrate. Okay, so in digestions, it is a backward process. We want to break down. So that is why we need to understand, okay, from starch, we'll break down to maltose, break down to sucrose, break down to lactose. And then we need to break down again until it form a monosaccharide, the simplest form. Okay, this is what I want you to understand. We already learned about the carbohydrate, how this carbohydrate form from monosaccharide, disaccharide, and form a polysaccharide. Now we use that information to understand the reactions is now backwards. From starch, it hydrolyze to form a disaccharide and then hydrolyze again to form a monosaccharide. Okay, so you need to understand this information to understand what is happened in digestions of carbohydrate in the mouth and then also in the lipid. Okay, so I will continue on the next video on digestions of carbohydrate in the mouth.